I don't know if this has ever been done before, but we are doing a pride parade at night during winter on a mountain.
Have you ever seen or heard of that kind of pride parade before? I'm going to show you what it was like, along with the rest of Pride at that mountain resort, in this vlog. Hey, it's Josh, if you didn't already know, and I went with my boyfriend Heath to Peak Pride in Silver Star, which is in BC's North Okanagan region. So we flew into Kelowna and then drove from there, and initially there wasn't any snow, but clearly Silver Star was just keeping it all up there because there was plenty in that place. We got checked into our room at Firelight Lodge and got all warm and cozy with the fireplace before heading out to sort of the Pride kickoff called Unicorn Reawakened, where some Pride artists talked about what it's been like for them over these past 3 crazy years that we've all been living through. As I'm sure you recall, there were a lot of canceled and Zoom-only Pride events for a while. So for people like Pride organizers, drag queens, and gay entertainers, it was a lot to navigate. So these 3 put on a production based on all that for the first night to kick off Pride.
Our first full day here in Mexico. I mean Silver Star. They're so alike, I get them totally confused.
You might have seen my 4th of Vallarta video on here recently, so it was funny to think of the difference between that and this trip. Both awesome in different ways, and you certainly can't go fat biking on the snow down there.
Thank you for coming out. This is day 2 of Peak Pride. For everyone that doesn't know, this is our 3rd year coming up here, and we're so excited because this mountain's my favorite out of all the mountains we see because you all treat us so good with just cheers and laughter and love.
That's Ella Lamoureux, who's basically the resident drag queen for Peak Pride, and she hosted Drag Bingo, where I actually won a round. And then after a costume change, she hosted LaughOut, an evening of queer comedy hosted by trans comic Taryn Anderson. And this all led to the big day of the very unusual Pride Parade, which I'm pretty sure is a first. So we started off the day with just the regular daytime skiing, which is of course what most people go to Silver Star for. Tons of fresh powder for us to ski on, leading up to another Pride event, which is the Aprés, hosted by Matthew Presidente. He's a singer who's also from Vancouver. So after some tunes and the sun went down, we gathered at the bottom of the hill in our Pride outfits and got ready to head up and make history. Now, it's not that there's never been a winter Pride Parade, or even a Pride Parade on a ski hill for that matter. Those are pretty unique, but especially never at night. I don't think I've even ever seen that in a summer Pride Parade, so this was special.
Well, that was a unique experience, and it's not over yet.
There were still 2 more Pride events to go that evening. First, the FruitCake drag show featuring Ella Lamoureux, Wanda Lush, Simma Down, and Boss. And then the FruitCake dance party to dance it up with DJs, although we did more watching people dance than dance ourselves, because skiing is tiring. And then there was still 1 more Pride event left the next day. Can you guess what it was? Something that's pretty quintessential to the morning after Pride. A drag brunch! The best thing that goes with Eggs Benedict and a mimosa is a drag queen lip syncing, or better yet, 2 of them. And then before we left Silver Star, we wanted to get 1 more winter activity in because just behind our hotel, they have a 2.5-acre natural ice rink on a pond. So we wanted to try out some skating. And that was Peak Pride at Silver Star, featuring the only nighttime Pride Parade on a mountain in the snow that I'm aware of. I also shared some stuff from it on Instagram, so make sure you follow me there if you aren't already. And let me know in the comments what you thought of this, if you've been to a winter Pride before, or anything else that you want to share. Thanks in advance for a thumbs up, or after the fact if you already gave me one. And make sure you subscribe if you're new to see the next video from my travels. Bye!